And welcome to Homework Walkthrough Video. Beep, boop, beep, boop, bop. The subject of our video today is solving one-step linear equations. Bow, bow, bow. Now it looks like I clicked on the wrong button. Oopsie. Head on over to our quiz, our homework, our independent practice 3.02a. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, brother. Okay. Match the correct, let me zoom in. Match the correct solution to each question. Ooh, 4 possible answers. So, let's use some inverse operations strategy. Here, I'm gonna get my web whiteboard out. X plus 15 equals negative 50. X 15 negative 50. X less 15 equals negative 50. So I am looking at a plus 15. To solve this, I need to use inverse operations. So I'm going to minus 15 from both sides of my equal sign. That'll give me x plus 0 equals, I know it's going to be negative because I lost 50 and then I lost 15 more. So negative minus 15, negative 65. Negative 65. X plus 0, that's just anything plus 0 is just itself. So x is negative 65. All right, let's go back. Move this over there. 65. Sweet. Okay, x plus 8 equals negative 9. X plus 8 equals negative 9. Let's use inverse operations. I'm looking at a plus 8. I'm going to do the opposite of that. Minus 8 from both sides of the equal sign. Got x plus 0 equals, I know my answer is going to be negative because I lost 9, then I lost 8 more. Let's use my calculator just to make sure. Negative 17. And anything plus 0 is just itself. So x equals negative 17. Negative 17. Ayo. All right. Now, with multiple choice questions like this, I think I only have to answer one more because they all have the same options. So I'm going to answer the easier one first. And then whatever answer's left is the answer for the fourth question. Negative 5x equals negative 15. Negative 5x equals negative x negative 15. Okay, when I have a letter right next to a number in math, it means, what does it mean? It means timesing. Ayo. Negative 5 times mystery number equals negative 15. Let's use some inverse operations. Maybe you can just think the correct answer. I can't. I got to use inverse operations. I'm looking at a times negative 5, so I got to divide by negative 5 on both sides. Negative 5. So negative 5 divided by negative 5, that's 1, positive 1, times x equals negative 15 divided by 5, negative 15 divided by negative 5, positive 3. Now, anything times 1 is just itself. It's kind of like that 0 we were using before, so it kind of disappears. X equals 3. Now, let's check our work just to be sure. Does negative 5 times 3, does that equal 15? Negative 15? Let's see. Negative 5 times 3. Negative 15. Woohoo! True math sentence. Oh, yeah. That's positive 3. And this is the fourth option. So I already did negative 65. I just did 3, did negative 16. So this must be 45. And let's just double check just for kicks and giggles. -1 divided by 9 times 45 is -5. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Solve the question. X plus 20 equals -14. Let me write that down. X plus 20 equals -14. Let's use inverse operations. I'm looking at a plus 20. Gotta get that mystery number by itself. So I'm gonna minus by 20 from both sides. X plus 0, because 20 minus 20 is 0, equals -14 minus 20, -34. And x plus 0, anything plus 0 is just itself. So that's just x. I'm going to start saying a more efficient way to do this. I know I love writing plus 0, but I'm just going to start to say, rewriting the equation. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to minus 20 from both sides. These cancel out. That's what I'm going to start doing from here on out. So that way I don't have to keep writing plus 0 because it's kind of pointless, as you've noticed. All right. X equals -34. X equals -34. Let's see if we get it correct. Yay! X equals -34. For this homework, make sure to type in X equals in your answer box. All right, 23 equals X minus 9 is my next question. 23, oh, not 9, minus 11. 23 X minus 11. 23 equals X minus 11. Let's use that inverse operations strategy, opposite operations. So I'm looking at a minus 11. So I'm going to use plus 11 on both sides. These cancel each other out because they make 0. And I have X equals 23 plus 11 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. 34. X equals 34. X equals 34. Heyo. Okay, question 4. 32 equals -19 plus y. 32 equals -19 plus y. 32 equals -19 plus y. Now your numbers are going to be different, but they will be the same kind of problems. Okay, I'm pretty sure they'll have the same letters, the same amount of negatives maybe. So it is still beneficial to watch if you need help. All right, so doesn't look like there's an operation sign in front of this number, in front of 19. There's not really a plus in front of it, or a minus in front of it, or a times, or a divide, but there is a negative. And what's the opposite of negative? What's the inverse of a negative? It's a positive. Positive is kind of like plus. How could I get -19 to be 0? I would add +19 to it. Whatever I do to one side of my equation in math, I have to do to the other side. So I'm going to add 19 over here. These cancel out because they make 0. So y equals, okay, 2 plus 9, that's 1, carry the 1. 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. 51. Y equals 51. Y equals 51. Heyo. Okay, -11x equals 5. Negative 11x equals 5. Negative 11x equals 5. What does it mean when I have a number right next to a letter? Yes, it means we are timesing. So here I have a negative 11 times x. What is the inverse operation of timesing? Yeah, it's dividing. So I'm going to divide this negative 11 by negative 11. Another way maybe to think of this is I want this negative 11 to disappear. It will disappear by turning it into 1 times something, because 1 times x will just be x. So what can I do to this times negative 11 to get it to be 1? I'll divide by negative 11. Now, some people might think when they've done this problem, oh, negative, I got to add 11. That, if you added by 11, that would turn it into a 0 times x equals 5. And wouldn't matter what number you put here, there would not be a true sentence. No number in the universe multiplied by 0 would equal 5. So that's why adding 11 wouldn't work. So got to use the inverse operation. I'm going to divide by negative 11. Divide by negative 11. These cancel each other out because negative 11 divided by negative 11 is 1. And 1 times anything is just the number doesn't change. So these cancel each other out, kind of like when you add by 0. So x equals, I think I messed up my number. No? No, I did not. Okay, looks like our answer is negative 5/11. Wacky. Negative 5/11. I'm just going to keep it as a fraction. So, see what the computer does. X equals negative 5/11. We can check our work too. If I had negative 11 times negative 5/11, this on 1, maybe so negative and negative, that will make a positive number. I can cross simplify to 11, that would turn into, well, actually, I won't do that. We'll just see. So that would be 55 on top of 11. Going too fast. So positive 55, because 11 times 5 is 55. 11 times 1 is 11. And that simplified would be the number 5, which is our answer. So, yay, the power of checking our work. Woo-hoo. Yay. All right, how many questions we got? 8. Sweet. 6. Negative 1/19 y 5. Negative 1/19 y 5. I use purple. Negative 1/19 y equals, I already forgot, 5. Oh yeah. Okay, what does it mean when there is a number right next to a letter? It means timesing. Woo, 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 woo. Nice, so let's use that inverse operation strategy for solving one-step linear equations. What is the inverse operation of timesing, of multiplication? Oh yeah, it is dividing. So let's divide by negative 1/19. Negative 1/19 divided by negative 1/19 would be positive 1. So these would cancel each other out because positive 1 times something wouldn't change the number. So kind of just disappears. And then whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Now, to show you how to do this by hand, I'm going to write this out in another color. 5 divided by negative 1/19. I'm going to turn 5 into a fraction form by putting it on top of 1. I'm going to use the keep, change, flip strategy. Keep the first fraction, change the operation sign, and flip the second fraction. Now I'm going to multiply straight across. So positive and a negative, it's going to be a negative answer. 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 19 is 95. And that simplifies pretty easily. 95, negative 95 divided by 1, negative 95. Negative 95. So it looks like that is our answer. Negative 95. Let's see, y equals negative 95. Check. Ayo, green circle. Okay, 9 equals z tenths. 9 equals z tenths. 9 equals z over 10. Opposite operation strategy. What operation are we looking at? We are looking at a divide. A divide symbol. So what is the opposite operation of dividing? Very good. It is timesing. So let's times that by 10. That would turn this into 1. So these cancel each other out. Anything divided by 1 is just itself. Doesn't change the number. So just kind of disappears. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. So z equals 90. Now let's check our work. 9 equals 90 divided by 10 does it. What's 90 divided by 10? Calculator. Divided by 10. Oh, 9 equals 9. So 90 is our true answer. Z equals 90. Z equals 90. I don't know if the computer will grade it correctly if the letter is second. So just go ahead and put it first. I'm too scared to check. Okay, last question. Word problem alert. Beep, boop. Sarah has collected 38 books on her bookshelf. She recently bought X books from a small secondhand store to add to her shelf. After adding the library books, she counted a total of 44 books. Let X be the number of books Sarah bought. The equation represents the situation 38 plus X equals 44. Phew, it gave us the equation. That's nice. That was a scary part. Thought we were going to have to build it. How many books did Sarah buy? Oh, we're just solving. X is the number of books Sarah bought. How many did she buy? So I guess if we find this missing number, we get our answer. 38 plus X equals 44. 38 plus X equals 38 plus X equals 44. Now this way, I know we love doing the same thing over and over again, but I'm going to use a different strategy, a number sense strategy. So I'm starting at 38, going to 44. How many books do I need? So let me add up to 40. So if I go 2 books more, then I'm at 40 books. And then I add 4 books to that, then I'm at my 44. So together, altogether I added 2 and 4, which is 6. 6 books. Let's just see if that number sentence is true. Equals 44. Let's whip out our handy dandy calculator. 38 plus 6. 44. 6 makes our number sentence true. Sweet. Let's check. X equals 6. Check. Oh, yeah. All right. If you need more help with this homework, then you send me a Canvas message. Good luck.